Hello, beautiful beings. We just got through the holiday. We got a new year ahead of us. How do we raise our vibration once we've been through the holidays? Nothing wrong with the holidays, but sometimes we can be around family members that hold us in a vibration of the past. Sometimes we can eat denser foods, be around celebration and tradition that's steeped in a past reality. No big deal. How do we raise our vibration and feel lighter again and be our higher self through these bodies? So I want to give you 4 things. But first, my name is Rebecca Abraxas, and thanks so much for tuning into my channel here. If you're not already a part of the tribe, be sure to subscribe. We try to go live every Friday for Q&A and light language distant healing. So join us for one of those as well. Okay, 4 ways to raise your vibration after feeling like you lowered it or feel like you were going through some density with just life in general. Okay, the one thing I love to do is just expand. Expand your energy out. So if you tune into a thought, feeling, emotion, something that's denser than your highest self, tune into it and just imagine it expanding out into the ether. Imagine it expanding past the 4 corners of your room, past the state you're in, past the country you're in, all the way to the borders of the planet and on out to the Milky Way. Just expand the density out. I know it seems simple. It seems like imagination. Maybe it is, but it works. So give that a try. Number 2 is tune yourself to the frequency that you desire. So for me, I love tuning myself to my source self. You can pick a dimension of your source self, or if you feel like you're really integrated and you just want to go to your highest source self, maybe it's at the 144th dimension, maybe it's just source, maybe it's the I amness. Just tune yourself to there. And I love doing that through the voice. So what you're going to do is get the awareness of your highest source self. Just sit with that. And then from there, make a vocal tone. It could be ah, it could be om, it could be ooh. I like doing ah, ah. And as you make that tone with the intention of aligning yourself with your highest vibration, start to feel your body and your whole being and your cells, everything just start to entrain to that. It's awesome. Feels so good. All right, so number 3 is start to detox, okay? Just physical detoxing. So here's a few ways. Do oil pulling in the morning. Look up oil pulling. Drink warm lemon water or apple cider vinegar. You put a tablespoon in 8 ounces of warm water. Do that in the morning with oil pulling, okay? You can also scratch your tongue, scrape your tongue with a spoon and gets all the yuckiness out of your mouth. In the evening, you can just give yourself a high energy bath and just cleanse the whole auric field. So those 3 things to help detox the system. All right, and number 4, meditate. Meditate in stillness. Maybe it's not going to be quiet, but if you can be still, close your eyes, just get internal with yourself, your higher self, for 20 to 40 minutes. I'm really going to encourage this 20 to 40 minutes because it's after 20 to 40 minutes you start releasing out of the mind. Your mind will be try to get you active. It'll try to get you focused on other things. Try not to focus there. Just let those thoughts go and keep sitting there in the stillness until you feel just a letting go. And there's just this sense of floating peacefulness. I would meditate until you feel the mind is quieted, you feel kind of this like floaty peacefulness, and then once you've hit that, sit there for 5 more minutes just basking and marinating in that, okay? That is really powerful. That is the vibration of your highest self. So those 4 things, I hope they were helpful. Do you have any questions about them? I'm going to recap now. The first one is the practice of expanding the density. And number 2 is tuning yourself, literally, with your voice and your intention. Number 3 is detox practices, okay? And number 4, meditate. Meditate until you feel the lightness. These 4 things can really help you after the holidays, after feeling density. And now, don't make density a wrongness. We are in these human bodies. We're living a life that just kind of goes along like this. You have it in your power to choose lightness. You can go into a situation choosing lightness, but sometimes when we're in a denser atmosphere, sometimes it lowers. It's no big deal. Just try these practices, okay? Now, if you're trying these practices and you're like, I'm not feeling this, get some support. I'm here for you. Go to RebeccaAbraxas.com. I can create a custom sound healing with light language just for you. We can do in-person Zoom sessions. We can do email sessions, whatever it is that you could use to support you raising your frequency. And if you feel stuck after the holidays, by all means, reach out. Stuckness just means that you really launched a rocket of desire and part of you really went there. You just raised your vibration, but part of you stayed here in the denser frequencies of maybe old beliefs, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and definitions. And when you feel that stuckness, you're not really stuck. You're just gripping onto some old programming while the other part of you really just skyrocketed into your vibration. You're not stuck. Your higher self is just kind of being like, come along. And you've just got some roots in some old programming. This is not a problem. We can work with that. We can get those roots up so that you can raise your vibration. So if you feel that sensation of stuck, just know you're not stuck. It's all okay. All right, beautiful being. I will see you in the next video, all about how to walk into our new year and what that number 1 resolution is.